Right. So now let's see some of the events in TextBox. Now one of the default events you find is the text change event. So text change event, you can find it if you double click over here. So you get the text change event. You can use for certain cases, right? Now let's say if you want to so text change event happens whenever some text change in the text box. So we can do something like this. So let me have a label, even maybe another text box. So I have this text box 2 and text box 1. So in a text box 2 some text changes happening. So what I can do is I can assign that text into a second text box, right? So I can say text box 2 dot text equals this one. So let's see whether this thing is working. So I'm typing something on a text box 1 and it will go transfer into this one. So this will trigger by text change event on the text box. But let's say if you want to get something other than the most common event happen in the text box, text change event, in that case what we need to do is we need to, let's say this text box we want to do something else, right? So this text box we want to figure it out if the particular number is in, we want to make sure the user enter only the numeric values, right? So when the user enters something using a keyboard, there are several things can happen. First thing event can happen is key down event. That means key is slightly down. Then the next event happen is the key press event. That means particular letter is pressed, like you press number A, B, C or something. Then the last event is key up event, right? So you type the key and you are releasing the key. So all these three events you can use it for different situations, right? Now here, now if I'm planning to use this text box, so you can go, we need to go into this, in that properties window, events one. So you can see lots of events are there. So I want to go for something in a key press event, right? Key press event. So what I need to do is automatically add an event rather than type in my own code. I double click over here. So it will create the key press event for me. You can see private void text box 1 text change event, and then this is text box 2 key press event, right? So now here I can type my code to figure it out whether I am typing numbers or the text. So I can use this set of code, right? So I can use whatever the key character. So in this event, send the key character. So we are checking, there's a built-in function called isDigit, and this is the AND operator. So we combine whatever is it a control character, right? So if it's not true, I'm sending a message, please enter a valid number only. So this is controlled by key press event, right? Earlier we used text change event, this is by key press event. So let's see this thing is working. So here I need to, so let me type a number, so nothing happens. So as soon as I try to type a letter, it's prompt error message. So again, let me delete it. So then let me type O. It says numbers only, right? So here I am using a key KeyPress Event, right? So there are 3 events available, mainly key down, key press, key up, right? So but most common event we use key down event to figure out what sort of an input user, what sort of a key user enter into a text box.